কি
রেডিয়েন্টস দেন না ভাই, অনেক কষ্ট।
যে দাম রেডিয়েন্ট
আমি তো নতুন ফ্লেক্সটা যেটা আসছে ওইটা দেখেই হতভম্ব হয়ে গেছি।
কোনটা যে ফ্রি স্পিনার?
হ্যাঁ কি খেলুম?
লুলু ভাই খেলবা না ভাই তুমি? আরে বড় ভাইটা বসে আছে তোমার লেগা, তোমার লেগে গেমে ঢুকলো।
তুই ঢুকে শুরু কর ভাই গুলোকে।
না না খেলুম লাগতে ঘুমা যাবে পরে।
বেশি দেরি করে আবার আইসে জানি ভাই বাবা।
ঘুমাইতে
চিল প্যারা নাই। আমাদের তো স্মোক লাগবে।
কি রে ভাই ফোন না। ও বাবা হোপার বলো অন হইল আর। আল্লাহ,
তুমি না বললো লুলু আজকে সারা রাত আছো?
মিথ্যা কথা ভাই, সব মিথ্যা কথা।
আমরা ছিলাম bro।
চাইনিজ খেলা বাইন তো
এই নাইফটা কি যে সুন্দর।
গোলা মারা ওরা একদম বারবার লাগতেছে কাটি করতে রে। বের লাগতেছে।
ওরে শালা
শালাগুলো লাল হয়ে আছে। দেখে আমার ছুঁইতে কোন লাল হইতেছে, ক্যামেরাতে আমার তো সেই লাগতেছে লাল হয়ে আছে পুরো চেহারা ছুঁয়ে।
পানি খেতে হবে গাইস, পানি 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 খাবি 101 গ্যালন।
ইন্দা পানি কত ফালাই দিলাম, সরগুড়ি গান লাগলে কইতা দিকে বানাই দিন না গেলন।
রোটেট দিছে।
ও লুলুল তোমার তো একটা মেইন জিনিস আছে ভাই, আই খালি গা বুঝলি
নিক খাইলে ভাই এত পানি পিপাসা লাগে ভাই।
আবার তুই খেলে বেশি পানি পিপাসা লাগে। ফলকা
গলা শুকায় যায় একবার আমার।
সবে খেলে আমার তো গায়ে যায় গোলা। আমি তো কোক খাচ্ছি না, তুই কোক আছে তোমার কাছে?
Spike down mid. One enemy
ঠিক
remaining.
আছে পেপসি ভাই, পেপসি কোকটা কোকা পেপসি
কোক হচ্ছে আমার এই দোকানে পাওয়া যায় না। যাইতে হলো তোর ওই যে ওই দূরে ডেলিতে ভালো, অত দূর যাবো কিনা।
যাবি তুই।
Once more into battle. I'm not tired. Are you?
বাল নতুন বাসায় যামু, গাছ প্যাড মাস্টার সেটআপ দিতে বাবা। আচ্ছা খসখস করে কেলে জানি
গ্লাইডার দেয় নাই
না,
মাউসের গোয়ার মধ্যে লাগানোর লিগা দিয়ে দেয়, ওই দেয় নাই।
ওরে কিছু দেয় না, একটা স্টিকার দিছে খালি।
ওই স্টিকারই লাগাবি পিছনে।
আরে ওই স্টিকার না, হালার পালা ওই যে ইটা সব চলবো, কারণ আমার তো 4টা পয়েন্ট মাত্র।
ওই যে আমি কই ছোট গোল গোল গুলা কিনবি।
হ্যাঁ
বাই রে বাই।
Spike planted.
তাহলে খসখস করবো না না।
Still behind you guys too.
মাউস গ্লাইড প্যাড কিনবি, বুঝছস?
লাইট প্যাড ওরে কি দেই দেখছ এ অবশ্য নাই বাল, সব শেষ।
9 টাকা
ওই 9 টাকাও নাই কা।
Oh my god. Just get,
যা
we should have
সব
one
যাবে
against
বলছিলাম
one.
bro ভাই শিকাইছে গুচ্ছে দিয়ে দিতাম মোরে আবার।
Last player standing.
এটা কেমনে হয়?
উপর তো দেখি নাই
এলে কালকে কামে যাবো লেগে আবার
We get a pick, we move in. Got it?
কাজী ফাস বের আবার টাকা দিতে হবে 400 টাকা এর কাছে থেকে 400 টাকা ধার নিছি
আমাকে বলে পিস্তল দিয়ে ডাবল হেডশট মারছে সেই
কি এর টাকা
আরে বাসা ভাড়া 2500 নাকি 2600 না 2600 মানে ঠিক হয় নাই মানে 2600 কইছে আজ সাবে কইতেছে যে 2500 দিস ই কয় 2600 আমি পরে হচ্ছে মানে 100 টাকা শর্ট ছিল পরে এই ফাস ব্যাগে থেকে 150 টাকা নিছি 150 টাকা দাও তোমার দিয়ে দিতেছি কদিন পরে
এবার বাইরে দেখি না অনেক দিন হয়ে গেছে ভাই
হয় পারো না মানে যাইবো কদিন পরে কামা খাটতে আর কি
এদিকে আছে এদিকে
তোমার কামলা আছো
বলবে
এই ফাস ভাই কামলা
উপরে উঠছো
লন্ডন ক্লগস ওরে বাবা
Spike planted.
Cover going out.
Last player standing.
আমি বুঝছোস এই মনিটর স্ট্যান্ডটা সামনে দিয়ে দিম আর আমি মনিটর স্ট্যান্ড আমি লইলাম আমরা কি
শয়তান এত করছে না
হ্যাঁ কারণ আমি সাইড ই করুম না আলেগুলো তুই এটা লয়ে যাইস আমার ওটা দিস সাই
ওটা ভালো না কিন্তু
আই মিন এখন ট্যাব বসে নাই কে ভাই এত কিছু স্পেন্ড করার মতন মাংনা উংনা পাইতেছি মানে সোয়াপ করে লই আপাতত আমি তো ডাবল এরকম স্ট্যাক করুম না আমি সাইডে সাইডে রাখুম
You're all more
উপরে একটা
important
ঝামেলা
than words
প্রচুর
in a brief. Look out for each other.
Is it Daisy? Is it Ashley?
হ্যাঁ ভাই সবই সব গোলাম দাদু কি অবস্থা
এই তো ঘুমাই পড়া পিছন দেখছি
কি ঘুমাইতেছো গেল লাগে এই মেয়ে এই
আবার দাও আমি কাঁচের মধ্যে
ঘুম ধরছে অনেক
ঘুম ধরলে কি ঘুমাইতে হয় রায় নোটি বলে গেল তো
Cover going out.
Photo high bounce to. Chale.
আর আর বড় শুরু করবে
You will not kill my allies.
আরে কি শাও ভাই কয়
Spike planted. One enemy remaining. Last player standing.
এখানে মামা এই
ফাক আর
হ্যাঁ?
2 দিন আছে
কিলার
ভাই।
ছিল
তারপর তো
ব্যাটম্যান
কিছু
খেলে
করতে
ব্যাটম্যান
হবে।
খেলে ভাই গুছাইলাম আর গুছাইলাম
কিলার ছিল বললাম তো
কই ছিল
দিদি ভাই কি খেলতেছো
কেন চোখ
কম খেলতেছি
Time to hunt.
কত কত
1-3
কি তোমার গো
হুম
কি তোমাদের
আর না অপোনেন্টের 3 গুলি তো ভাই
Excuse me.
কি খেল
This is gonna be fun.
কেএফ কে চলে গেছে অলরেডি
You can keep it on the low. Maybe to wonder you take on
Going out. Shadows traveling.
Maybe to wonder you take on
আরে বাল তো
Last player standing.
তো
কেমনে মারে আরে
Spike planted.
সবাই কেমনে মূল্য একটু ওয়েট কর আমরা দুজন আসি
ভাই ওয়েটই করতেছে না, এটাই প্রবলেম।
Their death demands our attention.
আব্দুল্লাহ দি বনেট পরে ঘুমাচ্ছ?
বনেট
বনেট
আরে ভালো একটা কাম করে না, হর ভাল ছাবো কিনে দিছো তুমি, আমার 13টা নষ্ট।
তোমার কে বলছে পোকাচোদা?
আরে ওই সাবওয়েটা পড়লে চুল মাঝখান দিয়ে মানে ধরে মোড়া থাকে, উপর দিয়ে উঠে থাকে, আর কেমন চাপ
ওটা কি তোমার, এটা তো তোমার স্ক্রল গুলো জানি ঠিক থাকে তার জন্য।
বোদা বোদা বা বোদা বোদা
আমারটা কাম করে।
Cover going out.
তোরা এত
এর গান করে।
কেমনে আমি বুঝতেছি না ভাই।
আরে আজান হুদে মানুষ সাথে এই কিন্তু হয় সেই কিন্তু হয়, বোদা বোনা করে প্যারা খাওয়াই
বা ঘুমের থেকে উঠে শ্যাম্পু করে গোসল দিবি হাওয়ার পেলা, গোসল দিয়ে কার্টেল দিবি আর একটু ওই বোদার লিভিং কন্ডিশনার দিয়ে বয়ে থাকবে, হারা দিন চুল সেট হয়ে থাকবে, ধন লাগে না।
বোদা দিবে আগে তো
ভোদাটা
আজান খানকির বাচ্চা কোন বেশি কামান আওড়া দেওয়া হয়েছে, খানকির বাচ্চা এমন লাগে না, বাদ দিলে গেছে
Heaven, heaven, heaven.
অ্যামাজনের জন্য আমি কি দেখলাম, অ্যামাজনে ডেলিভারি ডেট জানো কবে কয়?
হবে।
কয় মার্চের 5 তারিখ।
ভাই 120 বলো।
হ্যাঁ বয়ে থাকলাম, সমস্যা কি 5 থেকে মনে কোনো বিষয় এগুলি।
আমি তো ভোগামানা খাইছি।
Fall, then
145
fall near
this.
me.
কি তুমি তো অলরেডি বালিশের তলে গেছো গা, যখন তো
হ্যালো, ঠিক আছে এখন ব্রো?
হ্যাঁ হ্যাঁ পাবো।
কেমন আছো ব্রো তুমি?
এই তো আছে আছে।
কি খাইলা দিনি ভাই রাত্রেবেলা ডিনারে?
ডিনারে পরোটা, কি বলি, রুটি আর ডিম।
আলু ভাজি খাবে, আলু ভাজি খাবে, আলু ভাজি ভাই আমাদের তো
একটা দাও।
ফ্রেন্ডের বাসায় গেছিলে, কি খাইলা তুমি?
না এখানে কিছু খাইনি।
Reloading. You will not kill my ally.
আজকে দেখি খাওয়া দাওয়া হয়ে গেছে।
Spike
একটু
down
খাওয়া দাওয়া।
A.
My turn.
দুপুরবেলা কেন জানি বমি লাগলো, খাইতারি নাই, বাট রাইতে এমন খাওয়া খাইছি, এক প্লেট আমার খাইছি।
Reloading.
One enemy remaining.
আবার বাটি
Shadows traveling.
মায়ের চুরি বাঞ্চু।
Osvane might be fine.
He's on site. He's going to
Last player standing.
पीछे पीछे भाई।
Shadows traveling.
আলু ঘাটি, আলু ঘাটি।
30 seconds left.
আরে ভাই কি আলু গাড়ি, আলু নরমাল ভাই
এখানে-
আলুরি।
গরুর মাংস না?
হ্যাঁ নরমাল গরুর মাংস। আদর চিকি না কি হইব ভালো শাহু ও
ওইটাই আলু ছোট ছোট, মানে আলু ছোট ছোট না তো, আলুটা গইলা ছোট ছোট হয়ে থাকে আর কি।
আলাম আলুর পিস আর কি।
আলু বড় আলুই দেয়, বড় আলুগুলো গইলা এরকম ছোট ছোট হয়ে যায়।
হুম।
Thank you.
এর লেগে যে ঝোল হলো ঘন বোধা, এটাই আলু ঘাটি।
রিকন ফ্যান্টম আসলে একটা জিনিস।
রেকন ফ্যান্টম ইজ ক্রেজি। মানে গুলি এনিমি মরলে যে সাউন্ড হয় না, ওই সাউন্ডেই ধন খারায় যায়।
আমি আসলে জানি না কেন। আচ্ছা ডেড লোক এখানে আছে, আমার তো স্মোকের দরকার নেই এই জায়গাটায়।
Hey, I'm
মিডিয়াম
about
মিডিয়াম।
Cover going out.
Enemy spotted mid.
Watch them run.
Spike planted. Last player standing.
One dead. Your duty is not over.
Last player standing.
Fuck.
उठे गए।
I survived obliteration
টিপি করে মরছস
survive.
না না আমি টিপি করছি, টিপি করে আমি সোভারে মারছি, তারপর আমার সেজ মেরে দিছি।
ও আচ্ছা
কি
পারতেছেন
খেলতেছেন
একটা।
তার চোখ এই জেট দেখ মা, রেইনারে দেখ মা, এর সুবি বাল খেলতেছে।
রেনার নিয়ে উচিত ছিল। ও দেখে ফেলছে।
ওরে শেষ। এদিকে
তুই স্মোক দিতে দিতে তোরা রাশ করে দিছে।
Cover going out.
Enemy spotted A.
Spike planted. Last player standing.
জামুই না মারা চুটি।
Shadows traveling.
This place is nice, but not nice enough to die.
কালকে কি বার রে?
Let's win and get out of here.
মানে
Thursday.
আজকে? Thursday.
এমনি ক্লাস আছে ভালো, এমনি ক্লাসটা সকালবেলা অনেক প্লেয়ার আগুটে বালদার।
কি ক্লাস নেই আমি?
কি জানি ক্লাস, আমি জীবনে যাই নাই।
কই রে এতে
Shadows traveling. Cover going out.
Put it back.
No escape.
Blinding.
Duh. My old friend. Reloading.
Andiamo piccolo su.
কই কই কই
Spike planted. One enemy remaining.
Shadows traveling.
Oh, heaven.
No charges.
উপরে উপরে।
There were not a pro. All's well.
মা
At
কিছু
least one of us.
জেট কই মাই কই
Jet.
এতে
Shadows traveling.
এটা না মিডে
Here.
Cover going out.
Blocking sight. You will not kill my allies.
Stealing sight.
ভাই পিছন দিয়া কি
Spike planted.
আমি ওরে মাইরা দিতাম বাল।
Here.
Last player standing.
কেমনে হেডশট মারে প্যান্ডম?
You disappoint me.
একটা ঠিকই আছে ঠিকই আছে।
Last round in the half.
Use everything you have. We lose it anyway.
যে এন্ট্রি দিচ্ছে রে ইজ ক্রেজি। একটু মিডে থাক, মিডটা পুরো ওপেন থাকে, ওয়াল করো দেখা। ছেড়ে দিছে।
Cover going out. Shadows traveling.
One by one.
Nowhere to run.
Spike down A. There.
Help someone.
I'm slowed.
You were a mistake.
Close door.
One enemy remaining. Spike planted.
Second side.
Stealing sight. Shadows traveling.
Returning to post.
Switching sides.
করেছে আমারে
They
স্মোক অফ
think
করে দিছে।
themselves are equals. They are mistaken.
ওদের রেসটা ক্যারি দিতেছে।
তোরা কি বলে ক্রেজি।
Trust in my healing.
ভালো দিন যাচ্ছে।
Reloading.
ঠিক দিচ্ছে রে।
Enemy spotted B.
Cover going out.
রোটেট করি আয় মামা।
আরে বুঝকি নাকি তুমি?
Cover going
তাড়াতাড়ি।
out.
ওয়ালের পিছে গ্যাপ আছে সেটা। এই
Is dead.
Spike
সাইডে
down A.
উপরে কেন তোর সাইডে না কেন?
ভাই আমি আইছি উপরে। ওই
কেন উপরে আসবি?
One enemy remaining.
I have the spike.
Near rafters.
30 seconds left.
Get.
For you, Clove.
আমার সাইডে খালি কর তারপর উপরে যা করবা। সাইড খালি না করলে উপরে কেন যাচ্ছিস? চিপ একটা মধ্যে বসে আছি।
আমার হচ্ছে তোর সাথে রেইনা সাইডে ঢুকবো। হোয়াট দ্য ফাক চুদলিং পং বাইনচক।
তো শেপটা দে। ইয়া খেললে।
I will hold up the sky.
ঠিক আছে গাইস।
চলো
তোমার
যাচ্ছে।
হ্যাঁ
ওকে ঠিক আছে।
প্রবলেম মুভিটা দেখবা তুমি?
কি কি হইলো আজ?
কিছু না ও দেখ যাই দেখো।
আল্লাহ হাফেজ সবাই, আল্লাহ হাফেজ। দেখা হবে তাহলে ইনশাআল্লাহ।
আল্লাহ হাফেজ।
Target spotted B.
টান টান।
Barrier created. Planted. Here. No surprises. Weapon here. Target down.
One enemy remaining.
Loading.
Blinding.
Over there. Weapon here.
Stay alive. I want their life, not yours.
ভিজা বসে থেকে
Keep up. Enemy spotted B.
Cover going out. Blinding.
আরে
Spike down B. Last player standing.
আরে ভাই 120 দিছি
I hate to say it, but probably best to play as a team.
গোল লোক দিয়ে খেলতেই পারি না।
এইটাই বারবার ভিতরে যাচ্ছিস কেন স্পাইক দে তুমি মিডে যা এখানে সাইডের জন্য
মিডে যাবো
পারলে ওয়াচ করে যাচ্ছে কেউ ভাঙতেছে না ওটা
Shadows traveling. Shadows traveling.
কি করলাম
Unavoidable.
One enemy remaining.
নাইস
Can't use this yet.
ওখানে পুরো একটা বল দামে কেটে লাগছে এত জোরে তো দিচ্ছে
The battlefield changes with
মানে
every play.
খেয়ালই করিনি
মিড ওয়াল করতেই থাকবে তারা কোনো পিক দিস না কিচ্ছু
এ,
করিস
আমার
না
পিং এত হাই কেন
Coward. Run.
সবাই এতে তুই দিকে থাক বিতে থাক
Cover going out.
স্মোক দেবো না
Cover going out. No more.
I'm gonna plant.
Whoever's over there, two sage.
120 sage.
Not ready yet.
Your duty is not over.
Sage's gonna try to
One
revive
enemy
this.
remaining.
Stealing sight.
My turn.
Shadows traveling.
One enemy remaining. Team Ace.
They died underneath our boots.
Come in. Let's go. I got things to do.
তোর ওয়েলেটা কিন্তু পিছন দিয়ে আসতেছিল ভাগ্যিস আমি একটু পরে সাইডে ঢুকতেছিলাম আমি দেখি হালার পুতের আস্তে আস্তে ঢুকতেছে
Anyone need any?
We survive.
দিও সেখানে
Someone's running mid.
Cover going out.
Got a shotgun.
Enemy spotted.
I'm so sorry, my mouse like died for a second.
Spike down B.
ভাই
কিরে মামা
Last player standing.
One defeat.
ভাই এত লেটে যদি ডুয়েলিস্ট আসে আমি কেমনে কি
You will
ইতাম
not kill my allies.
Wow.
কি করতেছে ভাই আমি এদিকে সোভারে মারছি
My burden never ends.
তাড়াতাড়িছে
আল্ট খাই গেছিলাম। আচ্ছা তোর আল্ট আছে, আমার একটা জিনিস করতে পারি যেটা হচ্ছে তুই আমি দেখি এতে স্পেস যেতে পারে নাকি।
There.
ভাই কামালে দেয় তুই মিডি টিপি করিস একটু পর।
Cover going out.
Reloading.
Spike down
I
A.
have the spike.
ভাই বেট করতেছে পুরো তুই।
Target spotted A.
হ্যাঁ 1v1 দে তোরা টেরিফকে।
ভাই উপরে উঠে গেছে
Last player standing. Spike down A. One enemy remaining.
There's no need for the enemy to suffer. Kill them fast.
বুঝি না সুপার ডার্টটা ভাঙা এত ডিফিকাল্ট।
ভাই নুব
পিছে
পড়ছে
বসে আছো।
নুব
বসে আসোস কেন পিছে? এই মেইনটা নিতে হবে তোর আগে, সবার আগে, তারপর তুই স্লো কর।
Bring your best.
সাইটে আসতেছে না কেউ, সব চাইতেছে মিড দিয়া পাল খেলবো। দেখ ঢুকিস না ভাই কেউ থাক।
Spike down B.
If he sees you, Sage, he's they're gonna love it. Oh man, this guy.
এখানে একটু করে বসে আছে।
You fought well. Reloading. Throwing net. Reloading.
Grace is a knob.
Cutting their vision.
Spike carrier is killed.
70.
Spike down B.
Oh shit, we're split up.
ভাই জেট গেছে অন্য দুনিয়াতে, শেষ ভাই।
Yo, I'll come as fast as we can. Please
জেট
don't die. I'm
ভাই
so
কি
sorry.
রে
Raze is going through spawn with the up. Going up heaven. Oh no, I'm so dead.
Last player standing.
যেটা তো
I'm so sorry.
স্টুপিড কেন?
Be at peace.
One enemy remaining.
Let's see.
ভাই রে ভাই
Match point.
I feel
ভাই কি করতেছে?
it out.
ভাই জেটটা একসাথেই খেলতেছে না।
আরে ডুয়েলিস্ট খেলে নেই বিকজ ইচ্ছা করতেছিল না খেলতে। আর তুই টিপি কর না মামা, কার জন্য বাঁচা রাখছে?
আর আমি তো মরেই যাইতেছি, টিভি কি করবো? তো কারে করবো?
কনফিউশনের জন্য হলো কর। বাই রে বাই, ডাবল ওয়াল ব্যাং হচ্ছে সেই।
By one.
Shadows traveling. Is dead.
Spike down A. Last player standing.
জিজিস।
Silence. Disappear.
One enemy remaining.
3 kills.
অন্য সাইডে চলে যায় বললে
আরে মাথা
Defenders win.
ভালো বলছিস ভালো বলছিস
ভাই আমাদের
Yes.
ডুয়েলিস্ট গুলো তো স্টুপিড
এই গেম মনে 5 স্ট্রাকচার খেলাই যাবে না
ভ্যালোরেন্ট খেলতে মন চায় না আর তো বাজে র্যাঙ্ক এত বাজে র্যাঙ্ক লুলো কি ঘুম
বৃহস্পতি
স্টার্ট দিমো
না না আজকের জন্য রাখ পরে করে বেশি লেট হয়ে গেছে মাথা ব্যথা করতেছে না
আচ্ছা ঠিক আছে ওকে
কালকে খেললাম সকালে তুই তো দুপুরে উঠোস না নাহলে তুই সকালে খেলতে পারতাম
সকাল দেখি যদি উঠতে পারি
আল্লাহ হাফেজ
আল্লাহ হাফেজ
Anticipation is phenomenal. And at least for Hyunmin and Marco, they will hold on to the weapons for the next round. But what are the adaptations going to start to look like on this defensive side at the moment? You've got that drift for Hermes. Are you using it off the rip to try and get away, get an advantage with a freebie to start things off? Or are you holding on to it for the proper big buy rounds a little bit later on? Seeing what you can get in your hands for this current round, which is going to be the force up. Some light shields and a guardian for Bane, one away from the Hunter's Fury. If you're getting that, it's good. If Hyunmin gets the blades online, juggle some things as well, perhaps. But this is a very, very crucial round for DRX for their defenses. Bring a bit of stability into their pockets.
Hermes, Mako, possibly Hyunmin as well up from top bridge.
I like the shot onto that clone as well from Orange.
Would scare PRX potentially, but look at how they just continue to barrel through.
And they still clear all of these angles too.
Bane at least being able to trade right back, but now the site in control for PRX. Continuing to pepper flashes though, and the Hunter's Fury. DRX trying to put some pressure against PRX, and it works a treat. Hyunmin finds the angles necessary, and Freeing now shows up from the back of middle. It's just Envy left. He's trying to tap his way through. Finds the first shot, goes for a slight tap on the spike as well, but off to the 90-degree angle. Slightly revealed. He continues to jiggle back and forth around. Plays around his opponent's cloud burst. Takes down Bane. Slowly continuing to isolate further angles.
Got the dart, gonna be destroyed.
Hyunmin revealed. There's one more. He's not entirely sure where he could spring out from. He's trying to bait them out into the open. DRX not biting. Envy starting to budge. He walks out into the open, takes down Hyunmin, looks for the ankle, but Freeing denies! DRX back in the lead!
I knew where Freeing was in that moment in time because it was Freeing the one, I believe, to destroy that dart. The question was, where was Hyunmin? He manages to find that one in an attempt of what? The 1 versus 4. Very cheeky to get the kill onto the operator as well in Bane's hands in that juggle affair. And it's a round that was desperately needed for DRX. Not one found with an iron fist, however. Very loose handshake affair between the teammates on DRX's side in a 4 versus 1 advantage position. But now you got to try and crack that egg again, don't you? PRX, another buy here. Very pacey again in towards this A site that Hermes is going to try and shut down with Hyunmin.
Path think this time somewhat red off the different angles and also dimensional drift into cave.
Yeah, he's going to exit the ult as well. He does technically have a 1 versus 1, but he doesn't know that Devi is still playing in towards the back lanes just behind him. Devi is going to take the Outlaw shot and get rid of him. So it's advantage no longer for DRX for numbers.
Hunter's Fury then comes out, but look at Mako, ready as ever. Takes down another player, but then Jing into the corner, tries to track on the Hyunmin, but dancing all across midair makes it a tough target to hit. A second kill, but not a third. On towards Zany. A kill unfortunate, but at least Bane came up from behind. DRX onto a 6.
Oh, that could have been so awkward and so problematic for DRX. Freeing gets caught trying to place a star. He's lucky enough that Bane doesn't miss the shot in that moment in time, because imagine a world where the timing gets the better of you there and you lose the round. That would have felt so bad deep in your stomach. As Hyunmin does what he does best with the blades as well. A good trade from Bane. Oh, but my oh my. These rounds are starting to get very weird, very strange. Timeout invested for PRX as they try to chase an equal scoreline at the half.
That would help them out a lot as we think to how they might play their composition on the defense.
To wait and see. Pistol rounds a little bit sore for them, so you know regardless of halftime scoreline, it's going to be the pistol needed. There's still 2 more rifle rounds to play in this half right now. Hyunmin, well, doesn't have access to the blades. You can assume that he's still going to have that operator in hand unless Hermes wants to be the one with the Yoru to hold that and change the approach for DRX on the defenses, but that's not going to be the case here. Come in with the op over towards B for a potential early B investment. Ooh. Which is going to be a different look to DRX we've not seen just yet, so Jing, to be very careful. There's been some timing found from him pushing up through the elbow, so it's a very informational charge play for DRX. And, well, he is going to get away with that one, but not with his life. Passes the first problem of that op. Loses to home. The first problem of that.
Lost one of those smokes. He even spent the shrouded step to actually get across, but still not expecting a secondary layer. Now PRX still trying to find any lead in this round.
Yeah, I'm a little bit surprised that the barrier drop call for them isn't to try and play on the back of Forsaken using the dimensional drift to facilitate the team to get on in and go for a bit of a pit play. It is going to be a potential latter scenario style for them right now as they sell a bit of a ruse over towards this A site with the smokes and the Yoru with the drone to come out from Envy as he gets inserted into the A site a little bit later on, and Freeing could upset things over at this site here of B.
Pretty good at dodging the flashes for now.
ব্যাকআপ গুলো অস্থির এক একটা
Bank a lot onto the pit, and that's where Envy finally managed to show up. Mako gets taken down, but inside of the pit, spike plant denied. It's Hermes pushed all the way through. Something tries to hang back, but that's where he gets caught. And now it's Forsaken still circling around the pillar alongside Envy to try to hold on to the round. Jumps up off to the ledge, gets spotted by the head. Down to the 1v2. Envy looks for a shock dart kill, but it's not going through just yet. Still needs to get the spike down because he's only got 10 seconds left. All around the pillar. He tries to hunt. He takes down one. It makes it a little bit more possible. Still though, spotted out by the top of the boxes. It's DRX continuing to extend this lead.
Last round in the
That makes things very difficult around that B side as well when you lose Jing first and foremost, but then when the team starts to go on in, Envy. A checkbox for him, he finds Marco off yonder at the A site. That plan worked, but the rest of the plans around this B site did not. Hermes finds Devi in the pit, and that was kind of a lot of the be-all and end-all scenario for PRX. That pit was the play to get the plant, survive in, win the round. And it just becomes very awkward at the end there to try and get things back. The battles around the back of the side as well just looked extremely awkward. It looked like DRX was playing with their food, to be honest with you. As we move into the last round of the half right now, it is all 5 towards this B site for PRX.
Where you can still think there's still a chance that this goes 8-4. Freeing into the corner around the smokes. Hermes taking down Forsaken as he TPs across.
Yep.
It's 3 players left surviving already for PaperX.
And that TP position for Forsaken is so ambitious because it's the normal place that Yorus send TPs here, but you're generally backing that up with an Astra ultimate and a little bit of a pocket. They're not playing the Astra anymore, so it's a very risky TP into the open without the team to help you there. A missed op shot comes on through, but it's still a 2 versus 5 that PaperX have to really try and dig deep to find.
Last round of the half anyway, you might as well go for it. A wild step in from Jing.
Oh.
Retrieves the spike and wants to set the smoke down to try to get a plant through. He actually tries to bait them out, but once again, DRX exercising discipline. Not to mention, look at the minimap. Mako all the way from behind.
I mean, if he finds 1 kill, he could technically ult over towards the A side of the map with this Omen. But they're just not giving it to him. There's the recognition from DRX. They know that that's available. They know that's an avenue that they drop this round. So let him go for the plant. Let him try to work a 1 versus 3. Because remember, you do not win a 1 versus 3. You lose a 3 versus 1. And that is not going to happen here for DRX. They will win that convincingly at the end. And that is going to be an 8-4
Side
half
holding
that they will come away with.
I love that saying. DRX never loses. You would hardly see them lose these.
Yeah. You got to see a bit of Omen unfamiliarity in that moment for Jing as well when he swings out from the pillar and immediately brings out the dark cover. Feels like the mindset there is either dashing on the jet that you used to do, or it's pulling out the curveball that you did on the Phoenix previously. It's just falling into a state of comfort because you play 2 maps as the Phoenix. You're going for a pick like that. You're thinking, I'll flash around the corner. Oh, I'm playing Omen smokes. Wrong click, misclick. Oh no. Regardless, 4-4 to 4.
Halftime.
That's right. These rounds have been gathered so far, and now we switch things up. A pistol desperately needed for PaperX as they move on to the defensive side of this map. This half, folks, will determine who goes home and who will not have a chance to try and get into Masters Santiago. This is the elimination part of the bracket. This is the lower part of the triple elim format.
Still have more games to go, that's right.
Yeah, you got another game after this as well. The loser of T1 and DFM awaits the victor of this.
You do have at least a day break to kind of regroup yourself, but right now at least, fighting for your life. Alex really feeling the pressure. PaperX at least right now, 2 out of 5 pistols so far for the day. But we'll see as it all comes down to how this second half begins. Their defensive side.
And what reads do you have on the tape as well, right? We've not seen too much here from DRX, right? Just that game against Full Sense.
1 game.
How much do you play in from that? On the flip side as well, a little bit more from PaperX, right? 3 showings of it. Tendencies to be seen for DRX. This pistol round right now. PaperX going to the B side of the map.
They're actually pushing out alongside their screen.
They could find free, don't get me wrong. But then what?
Information found, and it's already DRX to swing off contact. At least something. Dive straight in against freeing. Envy as well shows up around middle. DRX suddenly alert.
Yeah, that was a much needed kill from him, but does he overplay his hand, right? It's a 3 versus 2 right now. You need to play to the high percentages as PaperX. You've got the numbers. You'll play together, holding each other's hand, going in for a reclear of A main at the moment, but by the timing, Marco and Hermes, they can sneak into this A side as well, potentially get a bit of a backstab onto something if they wanted, or look elsewhere. They'll start to clear up through towards mid. They will manage to dodge PaperX's location. Or will they? Marco putting around mid, waiting for the poisons. They'll come on up.
Got 40 seconds.
Yep. They're doing their due diligence to try and clear any little cheeky position the PaperX could play in, but by taking this merry stride, they are going to walk into a firing squad.
Might not look at the angle though. Turns around, Hermes finds a shot, but Envy as well. A lot of support on the PaperX side, because it's also Jing with the Ghost. It's Mako, 11 HP now. Sticks the spike, just for some extra credits. Whether or not he can survive is a whole other thing. He at least takes 1 more down with him. But otherwise, PaperX with the pistol.
Yeah, very desperately needed. As Marco finds 1 more kill to the tally. He's gone very missing on this map at the moment. Bane is down there as well technically, but calling good on DRX's defensive side. Now it's time for everyone to try and step up to try and close this map, to try and get that victory. But for PRX as well, needing to also hit the shots, needing to make some very smart defensive decisions where we think quite questionable over on Corrode, on map number 2 in this series. Some upgrades of the pistols for DRX here, some bandit plays for the duelists.
Sheriffs, marshals, guardians for inside of PRX.
Oh, Devi has the stinger and he could get technically overwhelmed at the moment. It depends on the pathing of
What
DRX. He's
what the
trying
fuck?
to hold the way that he can.
Oh,
The pistols,
oh,
they look
oh,
pretty
oh,
good
oh
for
my-
DRX, don't get me wrong. There's some
Oh
kills here.
my
Or
god.
DRX, that's right.
Envy
They
as
can
well.
Still continue to push through. They picked up the stinger.
Oh my
Yep.
god.
Some damage from perhaps the Viper utility
I
somewhat.
Oh,
So
this is
good.
going to be down to timing as well for Envy, isn't it?
Oh, they're
He's
still
just
tossing
got
weapons
around.
Yeah, Envy can hear all of this. But as he swaps through, it's Mako getting the drop.
All the timing on the drone as well is going to be
Oh, no.
ill-advised, and Jing will capitalize on that one.
Right.
It is a second round here, Quack,
Jing.
for PRX, but it technically does get
Oh,
close
shit.
in numbers. 2 survive
Jing.
for the
ভাই
defensive
জিঙের খেলা
side.
অলওয়েজ সেই
Slight investment from PRX as well.
And they're going to try their hand at seeing what they can do in this round as well, because you almost feel like you don't need the bonus, but you certainly would love to be able to find it.
Especially when you were down 8-4, yeah. Might not be able to find it now. You got Guardians, you got Phantoms. Well, one Phantom. Forsaken onto a Sheriff. They're looking to peek outside of B again. Jinx setting up for the flash. DRX hanging back. They've gotten all the information they need. Jinx sends it. PRX trying to get a go, but not quite finding too much. It's Envy.
How's he found that? He had a dart earlier on. Just absolutely wallbanged him. Take a throwback to that location. Peaked all the time. And Autumn from GE expected it and one tapped him to oblivion. It's a great opener on a Hyunmin though. Looking to do the heavy lifting for DRX at times as well. Now you can play a little bit further back. You've lost this space of mid. Envy still looking after things with a Hunter's Fury in store if required, but now getting a little bit overzealous and ambitious, but it's rewarded.
Okay.
what the fuck
Really slows things down for the side of DRX.
In just a mere moment.
30 seconds
Okay.
left.
Still spots up the head by the end of the flash at least. Back into cave. Shot, but he swings out wide. Envy with the Guardian still.
Yeah.
Those were all singular taps.
If there was ever a time for Envy to feel integrated in towards this roster right now and you needed to have a bit of a proving moment, this was the time to do it, mate. He's just got it through. That's crazy.
Bonus picked up.
Bonus picked up indeed. Some upgrades of weapons as
What?
well. Envy is certainly stepping up here on the Sova for this map. But it's got to be full focus for PRX to continue, doesn't it? They're knocking on the door of DRX now. I said about that bonus, right? Gonna have a bit of investment. You would absolutely love the bonus. And they'd be licking their lips that they managed to find it. Can't say the same for DRX right now, though.
Really would have to watch out for how PRX have themselves set up currently. It's always Envy top middle. They've died a couple times to it. And then you just saw like that little set play with Ching sending out an Omen flash down towards elbow on B side. Almost feels like it's back to the drawing board for DRX after this timeout, though. We'll see.
Kind of needs to be a little bit though, right? You're playing double duelist at the moment. You want to make sure that you're getting very oppressive, but you also need to make sure that you're getting set up nicely from the likes of banging on this over, that the timing for freeing on the Astra is going to look good for them. This is an uncharacteristic buy.
Okay.
This is going to be a window peak if you'd ever bloody seen one. And Devi, if you die, you should only laugh this off. Because if you don't, and you let this get the better of you.
Now I kind of want him to die.
5 marshals for DRX.
God. Oh.
You hear one and you think that there's some slight investment. You hear two and you start to wonder what is happening. You hear three and then you assume that they've bought up a bit. So we'll see what does happen in the adjustment sphere for Paper X right now. Forsaken tagged to 50. They're going to try and chip away at Paper X's health little by little and give them some 1,000 cuts before death.
They're pinging out towards tunnel at least. Paper X.
There we go. This is where it could happen.
Oh my god. Envy here to save the day a little bit. You got a little toxic screen set up as well. Divide,
What the fuck?
hungry for more though. To the top of the ledge, he finds a couple, and then here comes Forsaken, spinning back around.
Shit.
The Marshals won't do too much in this current round.
No, they get a kill on the back of Hermes. Some good headshots come out from that Marshal, but the other ones, just a little bit of damage. A tied scoreline now, and by pattern, 4 for DRX next.
Very possible.
Got to see what they're going to do, though, of course. As so far, it has looked lacking on this attack side for them. And when you look towards what they did against Full Sense, it was the attack side that was 8-4. They started with 5 in a row on their attack. This time they've not been able to do so.
They smoke from me, Viper.
Hold on.
Johnny. Maybe double door, guys. Double door. Split A, boy.
I'm with you. In jet already. Jet's inside, boys.
Well, Paper X know that they're inside the A side at the moment, but are they going to be able to contain them, or do they have to go for a bit of a retake? Hermes gets out of the drift at the wrong time. Something dispatches a Marco as well. This is what we saw from Paper Rex work great on Haven. The flood before the plant, and they're looking to really cut the knees off of DRX here again.
Freeing separated from Bane as well, not to mention. Bane wants to get the spike down, but you know it's just not safe. Paper X hiding inside the smoke, and as soon as the curtain falls, it's the end of the round. Paper X take the lead and steal it away from DRX.
And they are limping at the moment. They are looking so soft right now, DRX. We need to see something better come in from them. They're not giving the fights with advantage. They are feeling the pressure. They are feeling like nothing is working on this attacking side at the moment. And permitted, they've had pistols, they've had the Marshal buy. This was your rifle round. This was the big round. Dimensional drift investment. You get in towards the site. But Paper X recognize that and they take the fight early. Again, it's what we saw successful for them. It's what they didn't do on Corrode that I was waiting for. So it feels like in the interim, they figured out what they needed to do to get back in towards this one. But now DRX, we'll see if it's Groundhog Day in this A site again, as they do get in to try and get that plant.
With a half buy, say. Still though, Paper X, same flood, same procedures. It's Forsaken this time off the blind sides. DRX tucked into, I guess, the left side of the site. Got Bane in with Hunter's Fury and some other utility as well, but this might not be the round to deploy.
No.
He sends out the shock darts. Paper X trying to get onto the spike. And they've got the smoke surrounded. Recon's through, Hermes down, and that's just a fight. Doing his thing into cave, no survival for DRX. Solid recognition coming through.
Paper X have 10. DRX are winless on this attacking side of theirs. They have no timeouts. Everything is being able to be dictated, damn what a shot, by Paper X in this half right now. This feels like it is now Paper X's map to lose. We need to see a very convincing decision and round come out from DRX right now. They have not been able to one-dimensionally get in towards the A site. They have to change it. Is this going to be what they need? The operator back in possession for Hyunmin. Hunter's Fury for Bane, the pit for Marco still. Can't really contend with A, you'd assume. Whoa! That is a great starting decision from something and from Forsaken. Flash and Op play on the line, removing Hyunmin, who's been sitting on 19 kills, by the way, for so long now.
Hit in from Devi as well, flushes DRX clearly into the B site. Jing has the smoke set up. You got 3 players already hovering across from Paper X's side. Just watching, waiting through the smokes, getting a couple of suppressive shots into it. No chance. Everyone from DRX who was hiding around that smoke got turned into Swiss cheese.
Yeah, they're just peppering them down little by little. Call them Pepper X at the moment. Marco and Freeing just absolutely gonna have to capitulate in this round, forced to, as a matter of fact, and they might not even survive at all. 5 alive for PRX. Marco by himself,
Backed into the corner.
finds one, but with 5 HP,
30 seconds left.
it's gonna be pretty darn difficult to hold onto this gun because you just throw caution to the
no.
wind if you're PRX, or you throw a shock dart courtesy of Envy. Then there was 11 for PRX.
It's been 7 rounds in a row now for the Southeast Asians.
Oh.
A case in point of a snowball affair.
What the fuck?
DRX has not yet found an answer.
Yep, and we thought that the Zeta game for DRX was one of the best highlights of a snowball in this game of Valorant that we know right now in current meta. This kind of feels worse.
Oh my goodness.
Or a better case, rather. DRX, the blades are out, and the drone first, but not spotting something. Do they suspect he's on the line? He's dashed away! How is he still alive? He's not. Okay, cut down to size. An advantage finally for DRX. This is probably the best chance they actually have because no one is on this A site anymore for PRX.
I didn't think to it. Why would DRX suddenly explode off into the A side? But
You have to pit. You have to pit right now. You need all that you can to try and win this round. Bane playing the distance game with the Hunter's Fury.
Into the pit as well. And you're right, Hunter's Fury is online. Setting up, waiting for it, as PRX tries to surround and get themselves into this territory that's been set up by Mako. He's got a frenzy as well, so this game plan completely clear. Hyunmin with the Blade Storm eliminates yet another. There goes Jing, trying to work with what he can actually find. Still though,
যাই মারছে সব আজাইরা মারছে মানে আজাইরা বলতে হ্যাঁ অফকোর্স আইডিয়া করে মারছে বাট আমি যা ট্যাপ দেখলাম বা কিল দেখলাম সব স্মোকের ভিতর just
imagine if
tap
there was
this
ever a time
monster
to step up
smoke
though,
it
right? It's before your opponents get to map point,
এটা
series
কি যে
point in
আছিল?
an elimination position, and you come online with that pit, with the way in, the blades working for Hyunmin as well, gets off 19, gets the kills. That was desperately needed for DRX.
Hold up. PRX bring out double off.
Yep. It could actually play with their economy if they're not too careful, but Envy's fine, Devi's fine. See what they look to do. 1 through mid, 1 through elbow. With a bailout strategy for Forsaken 2, don't forget. And if you can block their lines of sight, makes the ops a little bit more risky to go for any ambitious peekings. Like this, something. Trying to do his best face clean impression, perhaps. We all know how that went recently. Forsaken, though, on to freeing.
Crazy.
We'll find first pick.
Maybe the second op suddenly made known. Jing tucked around the back of the pyramids on a site. He actually circles around trying to get ahead of the wave. It's Hyunmin, managed to spot him out. In with his shot at close range. Devi though, out from the back of Orange, works with the information retrieved by his teammate and finds 3. Hermes answers back. Pops off the flash, looks for a bit more, but gets shut down by his Yoru counterpart at the very end. It's PRX now at the cusp of closing out the series.
And those were some delicious kills to come in from Devi there for that 3K as well. Just catching DRX through the choke of the A site. 3 series points now for PRX to not get eliminated, and for DRX it has got to be a damaging feeling right now that nothing has gone your way on this attacking side. Mate, the only round that you found so far was the Thrifty with the pit.
And the blades.
And the blades being...
were our past Kickoff champions.
Yeah, 2025 Kickoff champions. Representatives at internationals aplenty.
Flown out. Forsaken just reads all of it. Sends a shot right through. A second! And off goes Mako as well, trying to play around the screen.
Crazy.
Still have to watch out though, because opponents all around. As PRX get themselves back into line. Something gets sussed out.
Yep, you'll take that kill any day of the week. A 3 versus 3, you need to start to look for the plant to go down. As Bane has Hunter's Fury as well, you've still got freeing. What stars do you maybe still have available as well for that grab well? As Marco finds the 3K in the round, freeing finds Envy. This is looking better for DRX to hold on to D.
I feel like DRX এর রাউন্ডটা পাবে মানে স্বাভাবিক
Bring it to a 10.
যদি ক্লাচ না করে
Still
সে
in the
ভয়াবহ
game, but
লেভেলের
gets spotted out by the barrel, freeing's position untenable. And there
সেই
goes
রাউন্ড খেলছে
DRX,
মার্কো
not backing down.
ভালো একটা রাউন্ড খেলছে
Remember, there's timeout available for PRX as well, but you call that, you give an opportunity. Termi to have a chat. Whoa. And my friends, the timer is paused.
I feel about this buy, but yeah, we'll see.
I feel like this is not the friendly pause.
Might not. Alex goes screaming into their ears. It's 12-10. And a single mistake could cost them. A single mistake and we might go into OT.
Yeah. Okay, there's chatter. This is a friendly pause. We're all good. I'm saying that it's not a tech pause. That's why we're friendly. But there's an opportunity now that you feel like was desperately needed for the side of DRX to have another chat, to try and navigate a way to get these next 2 rounds, to push us into overtime. This team that is notorious for a 5th, 6th finish position, if they're not getting to the international stages, DRX will not see themselves go out in 6th right now in this triple elim bracket. They want another chance at the international stage.
Australia the guys whatever.
My people.
Just waiting for you to send that. Yeah, love to see it. Fans from down under, but at the same time for PRX, both teams truly such storied players all throughout Pacific. The fact that they possibly have to get sent packing at the end of this series, at the end of this map.
And this is such a big round for DRX actually as well, because look at the economy of PRX. They could be in a Wheaton state of affairs in the next round. They'll have some guns, don't get me wrong, but not the whole kit and caboodle. But this is a big round for DRX. 4 to the main. A drift on in for Hermes to scope everything out. Needs to come with an advantage here, you would assume, because by the timing that is slipped in for Divide, he finds Hyunmin.
He got ahead of the drift, and then the Hunter's Rear gets pulled out as well. Envy fires back as Bane unfortunately gets silenced. Still though, into sight, Mako has managed to take down his opponent. Now, they set themselves up.
Bang on for the plant as well. Jing to reposition to the back of A lobby. No one can hear this one. How long does Marco stay around? Jing spotted him, but doesn't reveal himself too early. Plays the trigger discipline right now as Jing scales up, finds Marco.
Now he gets sent the paranoia into sight. Hermes has to back away from it. He's backed up by his teammate though, but they get spotted out by something. Jumping through with Forsaken onto the sortie. Bane still stays alive. His teammate fallen. And there goes something with the operator punched through. It's diabolical from PRX to end it in this fashion, 13-10. They surround the site, they plant their feet down, and they send DRX home.
And his backwards and forwards affair in the RX Derby recently as well. Last time at Champs, it was DRX that got the better of PRX, but this time it is the train conductors who may be doing another little run in the lower bracket. We'll have to see if that will continue. I'm very glad that this series got all 3 maps, of course. I think we all are as well, but it's always a bit of a solemn affair when we have to send one team home. And for today, that is DRX. They will not be having their chance at an international once more.
Which is quite unfortunate to say. We've seen the performances, we've seen the improvements from DRX. Hermes stepping up to bat, especially in the previous map.
And it's early stages as well, right? It's Kickoff when you had to really rebuild this
Hello,
roster at a very late stage in the mix as well, with what we see with Flashback happening for DRX stepping away. Who do we get? Hermes coming in, changing up the roles as well, right? From the Initiator on the KO, I think it looks gorgeous. From getting in this Yoru as well, there's a learning process into this tier 1 atmosphere that I think really does look good for DRX. I think it's early and they've got a lot that they can build upon as well. But from us folks, it's a bit of a shorty one here. We're going to send it down to the stage for an interview with PRX.
And it is PRX claiming their victory over DRX tonight. Congratulations to PRX and something shall we? Please join me over here. 네, 오늘 경기 승리를 거둔 페이퍼렉스의 썸띵 선수 만나보도록 하겠습니다. 승리 축하드립니다. 아, 썸띵 선수 기분 좋은 모습 또 봐서 좋은데 특히나 또 Z를 잡은 모습이 오랜만에 보지 않나 싶습니다. 먼저 그동안 썸띵 선수의 Z가 많이 보고 싶었거든요. 좀 어떻게 느끼고 있는지부터 물어보도록 하겠습니다. Congratulations, Something, on the win, but also being back on the jet finally. We were able to see you be that aggressive Something that we used to know. So what was it like getting to play that agent again on Breeze? Liberating?
Yeah, I mean, it's been a while I played on Jet. Maybe last time I played in stage 1, I think. Basically like
Good
6
match.
months ago, something like that. So it's been a while.